This is the whole, honestly, this is the whole reason why I did this show. Jon Jones, 26-1, the legend, the living legend. What can I, what can't be said about this nigga Jon Jones? What this nigga can't do? Like, he can whoop ass to a high degree, knock niggas out, drop niggas. He's just the greatest. Like, he's one of the greatest UFC fighters ever, of all time, ever. Pound for pound. Especially if he goes up to heavyweight. Matter of fact, let me take a 30-second break to go about this pound for pound thing. If this nigga Jon Jones goes to heavyweight and gets a heavyweight, that nigga is pound for pound the greatest UFC fighter of 2020, of the 2020 decade down, like that whole that Khabib talk is out of here. He's never left a weight. He's never left his weight class. Just had to say that. Anywho, talking so great about this man, how can you beat Jon Jones? I got three ways, and I got three people. Starting at number one. Until somebody stops that mess, I'm gonna go leg kicks all day. Leg kicks and stamina, dog. I feel like Jon Jones is very athletic. His wrestling is crazy. I think he's like a national. I think he's like a champion, national champion, or something like that. If I'm wrong, y'all can get in the comments. I don't do no research. I ain't got time for that shit. But that nigga, goddamn, can wrestle. That nigga can fight, and he really just picked up the UFC. Like, I think like after college. Like, he wasn't no on it like that type ass nigga. He just so nice at it. So definitely gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to take his mobility out, and until somebody show me how to stop leg kicks, I'm going to go there for probably the next couple weeks until I see a fight that make me change differently. But definitely leg kicks. Number two, just let him beat himself. Like, Jon Jones is not hard to beat mentally, because he's gonna do something stupid. He's gonna quote unquote do cocaine before the fight. He's gonna do shit that's like he's gonna do shit that's gonna fuck his own self up. So all you gotta do is not fuck up or not look worse than him, and you good. Like, this nigga has hit pregnant ladies and ran. Like, come on, we ain't gonna forget that UFC. Come on, no matter how hard you try to hide it. And the elbow. The only loss he do got is the elbow, the illegal elbow he did. That's I don't even think is a fucking legal no more. Like, he beats it. Number two, you can bet on. And like I said, these are not easy people to beat. Like, so you're gonna need some stretches. Number two is definitely beating himself. And number three, what I think is gonna happen if he stays up in the heavyweight and definitely defends that title and goes, because he gonna have to see one of them guys. He might be able to skate through and fight Stipe. I don't know personally about Stipe. I wish I can get enough views. I'll ask y'all do a goddamn recap. I mean, a goddamn review on that damn Stipe nigga. But I don't know yet. But he gonna have to run into one of them heavy hitters. He gonna have to run into like a Francis Ngannou. The boys I've been naming off. He gonna have to run into one of them strikers. And number three, anybody can get knocked out. So that being said, the three people I think that can beat him, especially with him going to heavyweight. Number one, man. And mind you, when I do it, I don't do weight classes, and I really don't do retirement either. I don't care. Honestly, these are hard niggas to beat, so you gotta pull out your ass sometime. DC, man. Number one is DC. DC is the only guy I know that can that can get in Jon Jones' head mentally. And I'm talking about a DC, like the DC that fought Rumble Jackson. If that DC was to go against, and mind you, I know that was in between the times where I think Jon Jones had beat him, but I think that DC that fought Rumble, that had that strategy for Rumble, could take on Jon. Could take on Jon, especially knowing how soft and sensitive he get around DC and anything DC do. Definitely. Number 2 will have to be, mind you, I'm not going in any weight class, but Conor's left hand, man. I'm not sleeping on Conor's left hand. I know he got his ass whooped, but I think a heavyweight or a light heavyweight Conor left hand could knock this motherfucker slam out. Like, first round, Jon Jones play around, bang, it's over. Fight's over. Fight is over. And number 3, and the guy I'm really betting on, sorry this is running a little long, I'm about to cut this real short. I just had to get that intro out the way. My boy Stipe, man, the last guy that if Stipe can beat Francis Ngannou, which I kind of think he can do again, but I don't think Francis is gonna be the same guy he was that last time. So I'm definitely gonna probably do one on one of them guys too. Y'all gotta stay tuned. But if he can beat Francis, I think he can definitely see Jon Jones. I definitely think he can stop Jon Jones. I think that's definitely the fight to make. And only in due time, man, how to beat Jon Jones. It ain't easy, but I tried.